Good evening and welcome to the special edition of Tribune Sports Live, Signing Day 2016. I'm Zach Steele along with Tribune Sports Editor Eric Harris. And Eric, the Clay Chalkville Cougars have had a lot of guys go in to play college football, and just based on the way they've done the last couple of years, rightfully so.
Monster day for these guys. Obviously, it showed on the field all season. It showed last season as well. These guys are 21-9 over the last two seasons. So it's no surprise that you have all these guys moving on now to play at the next level.
Well, let's start first with the guy that we talked about all season long, really for the last two seasons. Ty Pigrome makes his choice, and he's going up to well, they're not in the ACC anymore. They're in the Big Ten, Maryland.
The Maryland Terrapins. And Coach Stuart Floyd, his offensive coordinator at Clay, just raved about Ty today. I mean, called him a once-in-a-lifetime type of player. He actually compared him to Cam Newton today. Said that Cam finished his senior season with 32 touchdowns. Ty Pigrome, he finished his senior season with 62 touchdowns. Pretty impressive numbers for a guy that his recruitment heated up there towards the end. But it's kind of a head-scratcher why more programs didn't jump in on this.
Well, especially in our area. And you know, I wrote a column about this on College and Magnolia recently about why Auburn wasn't on Ty Pigrome. It seems like he fits the offense perfectly for Auburn.
Absolutely.
He's a dual threat guy.
Yes.
He can run the zone read. He can make the throws. I think what scared people off was his size. And, you know, he's 5'11", but that's big enough to play college football, especially, you know, in a dual threat. You know, a running quarterback can do those kind of things. So I'm a little disappointed to see him get so far away, but we wish him the best of luck. He's going to make somebody very happy, some college coach and some offensive coordinator very happy.
Absolutely.
T.J. Simmons, longtime Alabama commit. He's actually an early enroller at Tuscaloosa.
That's right. I believe he's actually one of 7 early enrollees there. This is a guy that also did a great job in the classroom, put himself in that position. He was able to finish up his high school academic situation in December, and he put himself in a position where he could go start his college career already. And I wish him the best at Alabama.
Cole Garrison, offensive lineman, is going up to Appalachian State, and he's going to be a teammate of Hewitt-Trussville quarterback Zach Thomas. That'll be an interesting meeting or two with those two guys. I'm sure they'll
Absolutely.
have some chats.
That's right. He's kind of anchored the left side of that offensive line this year. Outstanding left tackle. He's a big guy, got a big body on him. He can get the job done in the running game and in the passing game as well.
A.J. Walker got a D1 offer from Tulane. Talk a little bit about A.J.
A.J.'s a big back. This is a guy that really primarily played fullback as a junior, and Coach wanted to transition him into a tailback this last season. And boy, he shined doing it. He still did a lot of blocking, but he showed that he can get out in the open field and really do some big things.
Yeah, I like it. He's got a pretty high ceiling, I think. So Brandon Berry's going to Reinhardt. He had a great career at Clay as well.
He sure did. This guy, he was kind of overlooked a lot of times because of his size. He's not a big guy, but God, if you have seen him play on Friday nights, this guy can move. Very quick, very elusive. I mean, it's hard to get a hand on this guy. And when he gets out in the open field, you can go ahead and put 6 on the board. And
Coach Clark's got himself a very good offensive lineman in Greg Fecanin.
That's right. This guy, he's a center at Clay Chalkville. His offensive line coach just raved about him today. Talked about how you can't replace a guy like Greg. Hard worker, and he's going to be an outstanding offensive lineman at UAB.
And finally, the Holloway twins, both going to the same place, Alabama A&M. Happy for those guys as well.
That's right. These are 2 long guys in the secondary. That's what you like. In the new day of college football, you've got all these tall receivers. And these are the type of defensive backs that you need to cover those guys. Long arms, very athletic, and I believe they'll do big things there at Alabama A&M.
Well, best of luck to all these young men. It was a joy to watch them play the last couple of years with the 2 state championship runs that they had. You know, falling a little bit short this year in the state championship, but nonetheless, they were just outstanding throughout these last couple seasons, and they've just been a joy to watch. And Coach Jerry Hood's got some big shoes to fill. So
very big shoes to fill.
Well, that's our show. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.